Hey everyone, Michelle here, and I have a haul video for you from my little scrapbook store. Now, a few things about my little scrapbook store. First of all, if you have not shopped with them before, you can save 10% with my discount code, which is Michelle SREF, and I will put a link in the description. If you're interested in being more part of the community or being in the know with my little scrapbook store, I really recommend downloading their app. That's a great way to shop, but also Michelle there has live events that is broadcast through the app, and it's really easy to see what is going on, what sales are, etc., etc. And finally, my little scrapbook store just has a really great community, lots of community events, lots of lives with the design team, and just a really caring, welcoming community. So if you are interested in something like that regarding scrapbooking, that is my go-to. So here is my most recent purchase. Now, every purchase you make, you usually get some sort of ribbons, and so these are nice spring colors. And lots of times they will coordinate in some fashion with something that you have purchased. So here is my invoice, and here is my stuff. Looks like this. I was a little firm with it because the packaging opened up a little bit. Either I was a little rough with it, or also, I mean, there's 112 pieces in here. This is packed, so it doesn't surprise me that it might have opened up a little bit. So for this last event, and keep in mind with my little scrapbook store, they typically do not ship after every order. They will if you contact with them, but they're more into events and letting things accumulate a little bit. Then after the shopping event is over, you can combine all your shipping from those events and just get one nice big package. And so this Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, and this is the most recent one, Spring and Summer 2025. If you spent more than $75, then this was a freebie. So that'll be fun to look through. And then this is what I purchased. Let's see. It's mostly, I'll show you this first, a few little one and dones. And so this is from Vintage Makers, is the collection from Arden and Katie Bertit. And this is the film strips, PET tape. And this one, there's been a couple other PET tapes, but this one is just film strips. So there aren't any other images or icons on it at all. So a nice basic to have. So the other things I got were a few more pieces of Flower Emporium, and then the cut and paste collection Happy Scrappy bag. So let's take a look at my Flower Emporium first. That might be easiest. So I'd already gotten the paper pad, the 12x12 paper pad, and the 6x8 paper pad, as well as the floral ephemera bits and the chipboard ephemera bits and one of the rub-ons. And so, but then I had some FOMO and I went back and got the journaling ephemera bits. Because when I was going through and scrapbooking, I did miss having a few more bits and pieces to layer with, and so that's why I picked this up. So I just love having some rectangular or some tag shape or something in my clusters just to kind of break up some of the flower images, etc. So I got this. I'll hold it up a little bit. It has some nice titles as well. A variety of different sizes. It looks like from 4x6 all the way down to tabs and tickets. and then some smaller phrases as well. So just what I was looking for. And then here is the other rub-on transfer. The first one I got had mainly titles, and then a page of butterflies and flowers, and then a page of more linear that you could do like under titles, etc. But this one has more of the color blocks, and then it has some of the coffee rings, a few phrases, etc. So I needed to get that as well. And then the Staples paper pack. And so this is the cardstock, I'll put in air quotes, for the collection. And I'll just kind of thumb through it real quick. So pretty. Nice bright colors. And also some deeper blues, some deeper greens. Just a nice variety depending on what you're working on. So there is that. And so this is the cut and paste. And so I don't know. I know she scrambled to get enough happy scrappy bags for everyone. So I don't know if there's any others left. There might be. But there might be also just some individual pieces. So let's set this aside and just take a look at some of the papers first. This is so cute with a hello on the side, a nice stripe. And then some washi tape looking pieces in cool colors on the back. Very nice. Hello on the zip strip. And then there was 2 of those. So it looks like there's 2 of each pattern in here, which is nice that you don't have to worry about using one side and not having the other side available to you. So some pretty florals that almost look lemony, right? But they are florals, so they could go either way. And a ledger paper, which is always fun to work with. And this one with the circular, I love a text inside circles like this. Some floral elements, nice cool colors. And then this is the reverse side. This all over diamond or a triangle pattern with some clouds in the zip strip up on top. And a lovely wreath, which, you know, you can leave as is and just add some minimal pieces to it, or you can just use this as a base and just really build on top of it. Nice zip strip here with the dictionary script, and I just love a good text paper. And the good thing about this one is that, like, if you aren't paying attention and you cut it the wrong way, it works on like every angle. So you don't really have to worry so much about which direction you've cut it on. So that's really nice. A variety of tags, some ruler pieces, some labels, more tags down here with a square top. And there's this lovely green and blue all over print. And then this lovely scallop piece, which, you know, wouldn't be hard at all to fussy cut if you like to fussy cut. So lots you can do with this. And then a purplish navy polka dot on the back. And I love both of these sides. I mean, this is nice. It just gives you somewhere to start. You know, and you can just keep building layers. You don't have to stay within that footprint if you don't want to. But obviously some mixed media inspired elements to it. the hearts at the zip strip on the top there, and then just a bunch of strips here of different types of paper. Very pretty. And this is the it's like, I think every collection she has a butterfly piece, and I like this one because their little antennas and such don't look like they would be hard to cut out at all. And lots of times, and this is nice too, having one piece that you can cut out if you want, or you can use it as the butterfly. And then on the back is this blue and white check. All right, so here is the B side, this mixed media. And so again, it's so nice to have both pieces because I love both of them. These you can, use in strips. You can use the whole thing as a background. You can cut out the squares. So many things you can do with them. And then a little pencil across the top on this one. And here is a nice big script page in black and white with just a little bit of teal in there in Vicky's handwriting. And then the reverse is this pie chart. Look at all those beautiful, beautiful patterns. And an all over floral. Again, you can fussy cut this or use it in chunks. And then this is really different. So it has the teal diamonds inset into the white, and then a navy or a purplish navy on the exterior. But this would be, just a really nice border around your page as well. Some journaling cards, cute little bunny. Books, I love that. Lots of color wheel, lots of fun icons on this. And then on the back is this lavenderish pink all over white print. So beautiful papers. Here is I can't remember if it's vellum or if it's acetate. So let's pop this open and see. Feels like vellum. Yes. Pull this in without getting the paper stuck in it too much. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love those sunflowers with the gold in the centers, the leaves. Oh, so pretty. So looking forward to playing with that. So that is all the papers. You also get in that Happy Scrappery bag the foam stickers. Lots of gold in these. Always fun to use. Some frames. Lots of texts. And then your butterflies, florals, etc. So, and then some office inspired pieces as well. A few different little phrases. You receive the stickers, more color wheels, cut and paste. And so some of these elements, obviously, if you document your scrapbooking and your crafting, a lot of these elements would be great for that. We have the title pack. Let me just spread these out pretty quickly. Might not all spread out. There's a lot in here. There's 65. But there's a couple different styles. There's the black against the white. There is the primarily white with the verbiage in different colors. There is the labels with the words. There are the strips like those. And then there is also some gold. I'm sure there's other little things. There's little oval pieces that you can use to tie your title or story together. So lots of fun with these. Okay, I'm going to kind of move those aside because we also have the dimensional puffy stickers. And so there are 2 sheets of the same thing. Lots of fun. And finally, the ephemera. And so with the ephemera, you have the acetate pieces and then the regular pieces. So here are some of the, oh, it looks like they're kind of mixed up. So there's some cardstock in here as well as acetate. So maybe more acetate, or I'm sorry, reverse that, not acetate, first of all, but vellum. And there might be more vellum, less vellum, more cardstock. Let me see if I can say that correctly. Let's see what's in here of these, because these all look like cardstock. Lots of pretty florals, more butterflies, little flags. Try to not totally organize these because there might be a bit, but at least kind of group them together. So all our flowers and such. There's also a few little trees, which is nice. A couple of critters, a little puppy, a little birdie. Here's a deer. Some foliage. There's a little more acetate in here. Oh, I love that jar. You can put some things behind it, right? We'll have fun with that. Pencils. Kitty kitty, bunny. So yeah. A little tape runner. That's very cute. Scissors. And then some books. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff. So since I have all this out, that's my haul. Let me show you when I get a collection like this. I generally get rid of all of that packaging, like for the ephemera bits and such. And I just put everything in these plastic sleeves, and the number of plastic sleeves I use is determined by how many different types of elements I have. So like with this group, I'll put like anything dealing with verbiage, titles, little word strips in one. And it doesn't matter to me which ephemera group it originally came from. So I'll also include these vellum pieces, because when I'm scrapbooking, all I care about is what it is. I don't really care all that much about what type of material it is. So that is all my verbiage. Then I typically will do one for flowers and leaves. So all this would go in that one. And then my last one would be for icon types of things. So like the jar, the watermelon, the sun, the color wheel, all would go in that one. Now, as far as like butterflies, oh, and my like bunny and birds, kitties would go all in that one. Butterflies, I tend to use like flowers. And so if my little pouch is really full, then I might have my butterflies in a separate little pouch. And in that case, I might have I might have like a living thing pouch. And then all my living things would go in there. But this collection, I think all my butterflies and such and leaves will all fit together with my flowers. And then all of these pieces would go in my icons. Like this. Now when it comes to like vases and such, usually I would just put those with flowers so that I might use it as is, but if it doesn't feel like the vase is going to work, then I'll just cut the flowers off of it. So, all right. I hope that all makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, you can find my little scrapbook store online. You can download the app. You can find our Facebook group. There's actually 2 different groups. One is for crops and one is for day-to-day info and layout sharing. So check them out. I hope I see you over there. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.